Why would I get normal contacts when I can get colored contacts? I can't always just be afraid. Like, and then what? And then what after that? Don't you just hate when the bantu knots don't dry and then the curls don't form? Because what is this? It's like the thing with vlogging is, like when I turn on the camera, am I supposed to say something every time? Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm trying to look at the camera instead of over here, but I can't tell if there's much of a difference. Anyway, so I want to vlog for the month of June. Like, you know how people do daily vlogs or weekly vlogs? I want to do a monthly vlog because I want to like slowly introduce myself to vlogging without overwhelming myself too much. And yeah, so I'm going to be vlogging for the month of June. Also, just to know what I want to post and what I don't want to post, because there's a very thin line of oversharing, and yeah, I don't want to cross that line where there's too much on the internet that I didn't want to be on there. So yeah, so I think that's it. Let's get with this vlog. So tomorrow I'm going for a hike. Tomorrow is Madaraka Day, so I want to go for a hike tomorrow because this week I'm on leave and I'm trying as much as I can to do things that I don't normally do every day, like hiking often and crocheting more often. So I've done a lot of crocheting and I'm on to doing a lot of hiking for the rest of this week. So yeah, I hope this vlog turns out well and I hope I enjoy it so that I can make way more vlogs, many more vlogs. And yeah, so let's get on with it. So I'm back from the hike. I'm really tired and my head is aching, so I just want to shower, eat, rest, and just unwind for the rest of the night. The hike was really beautiful and really nice. I've been wanting to go to this waterfall for the longest time, but every time it just kept eluding me. That's the right word. It just kept eluding me every time. But finally, I got it and I got there, and it was really, really beautiful. Like I think it's even better in person than the times I've seen it in all the numerous videos I've seen. And yeah, I'm just so happy and so grateful. Like I feel like I'll say this every time. I'm just so grateful that I get to enjoy nature to the capacity I do. I'm happy that I'm in good health, that I can easily just decide, you know what, I want to go out and do that. Like that to me, that's just such a blessing. Anyway, so let me just wind up for the night because I don't think I can do anything else. I just want to rest. But yeah, you should hike sometime, like for real. Just be out in nature and hear the waterfalls, hear the water flowing. It's such a nice detox. You have to be there to understand is all I'm saying. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Hello. So I wasn't really planning on leaving the house today, but then I had to, so I had to get ready. Anyway, so before that, I want to do a get to know me. So I put up one of those anonymous links, the NGL link, on my social so that people can ask questions or just say something. So I got a few responses and honestly, I was quite overwhelmed by a lot of them because they were really so nice. Like there were words of encouragement or affirmations, and it just felt nice to hear good things coming your way, you know, positive things. It was really nice. Yeah, so I'm going to be answering the questions. Yeah, and hopefully through that, you could get to know me better. So as I'm doing that, I'm going to be finishing this up. So this is for a pattern test that I'm doing for the honeycomb sweater. I was trying to remember the name. Yeah, so if you see me looking down, if you just see hands moving, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so first question, when was the last time you cried? I'm quite a sensitive person, so I feel like it has to be quite recently. Because I cry for everything. Like if I'm happy, I'll cry. If I'm sad, I'll cry. If I'm upset, I'll cry. If I'm angry, I'll cry. Like that's like a go-to emotion. So when and why was I last crying? So the last time I cried, I feel like was today, because someone upset me and I just got so upset. I was like, damn, why you gotta do that? Anyway, yeah, that was the last time I cried. How long have you been crocheting? Okay, I started crocheting about 5 years ago, but actively I would say 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Why do you hike? Gosh, like so many reasons, so many reasons. I think I'll just come up with 3 of them that will encompass everything that I feel like explains why I hike. Anyway, so the first reason is for like mental well-being. Like it just does it for me. Being out in nature, like being in a space that is slowed down and you're able to connect, you're able to relax, you're able to let go, and you're able to just feel everything in the present moment. That does wonders for my mental well-being. Like, yeah. The next one is for like physical capabilities. Like I've always been such an active person, and I feel like if I'm not, something is going to go wrong. Something's just going to malfunction and I will cease to function if I'm not active in any shape or form. So hiking just keeps me active. It keeps challenging me, it keeps pushing me, it keeps humbling me. It just all good vibes all through. And the fourth thing is for I don't know why I've laughed, but it's for my social, like to help me be more social, because social interactions are quite hard. Like I didn't grow up interacting with a lot of people, so as an adult, can you imagine how much harder that is? Like, can you imagine having an adult who has all these thoughts and perceptions trying to interact that couldn't do that as a child who is usually more carefree? Like, anyway. So it really helps me interacting with people, because I found that most people during hikes are usually so nice, and I think it's because of the environment that you're all in that you'll that you'll find that it's just nice to be around people. I don't know how to explain it. I've met like the best people hiking, like all the people I hike with, all the people I hang out with, my partner, all met them through hiking. So I could say my social game is thriving in a way. But please don't invite me places. I will have a breakdown before I show up, but I'll show up. Have you ever gotten into a fist fight? No. Like have you seen me? Can you imagine me coming up to someone and trying to be like, yo, wanna fight? I can't. No. One, I am not, like, I don't like conflict. I don't like when people throw hands. I run the other way. Like when there's a crisis or something and people are fighting somewhere, you will not find me there. I don't like conflict. I don't like things that just are aggressive. So no fist fights for me, please. What's the longest time you've ever gone without showering? Mount Kenya, of course. That was like 3 or 4 days. Other than that, is maybe when I'm sick. When I'm sick, I just don't want to do anything. That could be like 2 days, 3 days, but it's not been more than 5 days. So I'd say 4 days is the longest, and that's Mount Kenya. What's your dream house? I really want to live like by a river somewhere that I can walk to a river, or just a river close by. Also a farmhouse where I have lots of animals, lots of domesticated animals, and what else? I think just that. I just want to be in a place that I can easily access nature, because I really don't like being in the city. Let me just be honest. I don't like it. I don't like being in town. I don't like being around crowded spaces. I don't like being like in buildings. It just feels really suffocating. So my dream place will just be somewhere out in a farm somewhere. It has to be a fertile place, because I like to see things grow, especially plants. Love them. Any pets? No, I don't have any pets. Someone says that I should post more selfies. It's not a question, but I put that in there because I thought I do take enough photos, but I realized none of them are of my face. I don't know what's that about, because for the longest time, I've never really liked taking photos of my face. But oddly enough, I would like to be photographed. I'd like to have a concept and come up with the set design, the makeup, the outfit, and everything, and just have someone photograph me. photograph me. Take a photograph. Take photographs of me. Why did that sound odd? Anyway, yeah. But I'll try post more selfies. How much are the hiking trips? Honestly, they vary. Depends on where you're going. Honestly, I can't answer that with just one price, but it ranges. So mostly what you need to account for when going for hiking is your transport, obviously, the guide fee, and if you're going to a park or if you're going to a place where there is the KWS or the KFS stations, you have to consider the park fees. And then sometimes you need a local guide. So the fee for the local guide. So I'd say account between 1,500 thereabout, because most companies or most hiking groups would charge about that amount for a day hike. So about 1,500 thereabout. Do you listen to Erykah Badu? I don't. Share your earthy bohemian girl playlist if you have one. I don't have one, but I have playlists that I like, that I listen to. Does that count? Yeah, but I can link them down below if you want to look at them. Have you ever been fired from a job? No, I haven't. Yeah, I have not. I have left, but I've never been fired. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? So you know those flies, those rain flies that usually come about when it's raining. So one day my grandmother just went, picked them up, put them in a tub, de-winged them, removed the wings, and then fried them. And I had some, and they tasted really nice. They tasted like eggs, but the texture, that's another story. They didn't taste bad, they just didn't feel nice to eat. Yeah. What makes you laugh the most? I don't have really a what, maybe a who. So I'd say like I laugh the most when I'm with my partner, because there's those like little jokes, those little moments and all those things. And yeah, I really think we're quite hilarious. Yeah. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Has to be potatoes. Like, if you don't choose potatoes, why are you missing out on all its various shapes and forms? Like, have you ever thought about how many things you can make with a potato? Fries, mashed potatoes, fritters, crisps. I can't name any more, but there are so many things and we both know it. So anything with potatoes, you have me on a chokehold, easily. I think that's all for the questions. I hope you got to know me a little bit more. Now I have to leave, and I've just realized that I did not even do anything at all. I didn't even try, but yeah. I'm ready to leave the house, but mentally I'm not ready to leave the house. Like physically I'm ready, but mentally I'm still talking myself into, just going out. Like for me, it's usually so hard just to leave the house. Like the social anxiety just tells me, you know what? You don't have to go. You can stay home. But I can't. I need to go outside. I need to go and do these things. I can't always just be afraid. And then what? And then what after that? It's usually so hard because it's not that I don't want to go where I'm going. It's not that I don't want to be outside, but the whole process of being out is just so nerve-wracking. I don't know how I can explain it. It's just, it's the social anxiety of it all. It's the interactions with people. It's the being in a moving vehicle. It's just a lot, and having to not really fight. Have to just overcome all these things. It's just so exhausting, why can't I just wake up and just be like, I need to go to Westlands, and wake up and go to Westlands. But anyway, let me leave. Let me stop trying to talk myself out of this again. I just looked into the mirror and I was like, there's no way I'm going to look this good and not leave the house. That'll be an injustice to myself. I mean, don't do that here. So yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going right now. I'm back home. Yeah, so I'm back home and I'm really glad I went because I really had a good time, and it was it was a nice experience. So I went to see a friend of mine. He had posted something on his story, and I asked myself, wait, do you think I can showcase my crochet pieces where he sells his apparel? And he's like, yeah, sure, come and talk to the guy in charge and see what you can work out. And initially I was like, wait, I didn't expect things to go that fast. So do I come today? Then he's like, yes, come today. I was like, oh wait, I didn't think he would say yes to that either. Anyway, I was just really nervous and anxious because leaving my house and going to social places, that's really hard for me. And it's not because I don't want to go, it's because of like the physical feeling where I can't explain it. Just knew it was a hard thing to do. So I went and we had like quite a nice discussion. Wow, we had such a nice discussion, the likes. Anyway, so I went, and the main reason I really went was because I wanted a place where I could sell my crochet pieces without having like the pressure to create a certain kind of thing. Because when I started crocheting, it was more like a safety blanket, like a form of therapy. So in as much as I do want to have my pieces out there and have them worn by other people, I also want to make pieces that I want people to wear, not just because I can crochet, So I think that's one major issue that I've been feeling or experiencing when it comes to selling crochet, because crochet to me is like, it's therapy. It's so personal to me. So for me to just make things to make them, that just beats the whole purpose as to why I'm crocheting. And I wasn't having that. Anyway, so what I really want to do is to just work on pieces that I love and pieces that are also appealing to people, not just, things. So yeah, I think I really want, not I think, let me stop saying I think. I want now to work more on that, trying to find what is it that, how do I like to design? Like, how do I want my work to look like? I feel like I'm talking so much, but yeah. And with that, I think you will be seeing a lot more crochet on here and a lot of more experiments and all that kind of thing. So get excited, because I am. What else do I want to say? Oh yeah, do I really want to? I feel like I do. Anyway, so I was really debating on whether I'll like keep the whole breakdown I had in the morning before I had to leave, and I was like, then why did I see, now I can't even talk about it. Damn. Yeah, because I feel like I didn't want to be so vulnerable in front of people, but then again, I find that I'm able to, how do I say it, still grow from it, like I'm not going to be the same way every time, and I'm not always going to be afraid to do things that I want. So with every single down moment, there's gonna be several more uppers, because I'm not working towards just keeping the same. I'm not working towards staying afraid or staying enclosed in what I feel like, or like all these thoughts. Let me say the thoughts. So yeah, I feel like in every time where things do go wrong, they will go right after. And just because you failed doesn't mean you're a different person now. Like, you're not some other lesser person, lesser version of yourself. And yeah, I'll keep doing hard things. I'll keep doing things that make me uncomfortable until they become the normal that I want them to be. Now, I need to prepare for Elephant Hill tomorrow. Like, this has been such a busy week. Wow, I'm going to have like such a crash on Sunday because I'll just need to sleep. But yeah, we're going to Elephant Hill tomorrow. I'm quite excited, but a bit nervous because it's been a minute since I've been on a high altitude hike. But I know everything will be okay and I will enjoy the hike. So I'll prepare for that and that's it. I don't think I'll really vlog that one because I'm going to do a whole separate video on it. So by the time you're seeing this, it will already be up. So I'll put a link somewhere. I don't know which side it is. We'll find out. Left or right on the front camera. Which one is it? Anyway, yeah, see you tomorrow.
Tell us.
This has to be the hardest one that we have done. You must struggle. But I lived to tell the tale.
We almost got lost by oil.
By the way, this is pretty much everything that I got that is going to last me for the month. I don't usually get everything from the supermarket, like cereals and vegetables and things like those. I like to get those from local markets instead. So yeah, I think I'll get those later because I'm tired and I don't have enough time to go to the market today. So yeah. Hello. I feel like I've done an absolutely horrible job of vlogging this week, but I've not really done much, so you've not missed much. So I guess it's still fine. So I've been really liking these contacts. When I got them, they were half off and I wanted to try them because I don't like glasses. I feel like they're so in your face. Like, I don't want things on my face like that. So I got some more because I really liked these ones and I saw that they were still half off. So I got a few pairs just to take me through a few months. Yeah. So I wanted to get still colored contacts because why would I get normal contacts when I can get colored contacts? So when I was getting them, there weren't really many left in my prescription and I can't just get colored contacts without prescriptions because I will not see. So I got one more of these ones that I have because I really like them. And then I tried a different kind. These are the True Blends and this is Dazzle. I think you can see that. So yeah, I got the green ones, another green one, and a grey one. So yeah, I just wanted to show you my contacts. And just so that you don't think that these are my eyes, because people really think that my eyes look like this, and I'm flattered, but they don't. Yeah, so today is Thursday, and I've done what I needed to do before the sun has gone down. So I just want to go outside and crochet and just relax for a little bit before, yeah, just relax for a bit.
Under the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you.
Hello, long time no chat. So as you can see, I finally finished testing this pattern and I'm in love. Like you can't tell me anything about this top and how it turned out. I'm actually obsessed with it. I've been wearing it the whole afternoon since I finished it, and I know you understand why. I think with testing this one, I found it much easier. This is, I think, the fourth time I'm testing a pattern, and I didn't have to repeat multiple times, just once, because the hook I used when I started was too small, so the stitches were too tight and then it kept ruffling. So I just changed the hook, and as you can see, it turned out so well. Like, I just can't contain my happiness. Anyway, yeah, so like getting the hang of this pattern was quite confusing at the beginning because there's like a repeat of a certain number of rows and I just couldn't get it when I started, but eventually got the hang of it. I was even surprised. I was like, oh wow, I actually did get the hang of the stitches without having to keep referring to the pattern. And yeah, I'm happy about that. That means I've gotten better. Anyway, so what else do I need to update you on? Oh, I started a new like workout routine, and let me just say, my body has been suffering. Like my upper body especially has been in so much pain. Yani, it's not even funny, but yeah, I think I'll get the hang of it by the end of this week or maybe next week. But yo, that was unnecessary pain. Like for what? Just because I wanted to work out. Anyway.
On the same shit for a while. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. On the same shit for a while.
In the worst case, infatuated on the first date. Immersed since the first day, but feelings come and go like birthdays, she throws shade. Cause I ain't take her out for a minute. 2 weeks feeling like I'm winning and I'm boring at dinner. Cause I don't feel the same when I'm with her as I did in the beginning. Guess that's how I'm living. Who am I to do this shit? Who am I to do this shit? Make choices like I'm clueless. Relationships ruined, I don't follow through. Shit, there's no absolutes in this game that I play. I guess you can't trust anything that I say. A promise I make is a promise to break. Sorry to tell you I'm over it, babe. I'm over it.
On the same shit for a while. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. Yeah.
Hello. Like, the thing with vlogging is, like, when I turn on the camera, am I supposed to say something every time? Because I don't always have something to say, but I want to say something. You feel me? Anyway, hello. So today is Wednesday. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I should just do a check-in with how I'm feeling vlogging so far. And to be honest, I think it's okay. I think that this is something that I could get the hang of. But yo, how do you speak in front of people? Like, what do you even say? Like, it's already hard enough for me to speak when I'm alone in my house. Now imagine if I have to go with my camera and say things. Like, even in front of people that I know, who I know won't mind, or I know don't have things to say, I still feel weird. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I think it's just a confidence thing. But yeah, so I've been leaving the house way more often than I ever do, than I even anticipated this month. But I'm really happy about it because I get to meet such amazing people in the process. You know, What am I saying? But yeah, I've been working on like, how do I say this? Like, I crochet, yes, but the things I crochet are just things that I like, or things that I'm like, oh, that's cool, I think I can make that, then I make it. I've never really sat down and been like, okay, I have a few times, but not in depth, where I sit down, I think of an idea, I think of a design, I think of how to incorporate different stitches, and yeah. So yesterday, the day before yesterday, I started making a bucket hat. I've made them before, but this time I wanted to like do a checkered one, which I did, and I was like, damn, this turned out quite well. What else can I do? So now I want to make a few more hats, but my issue is I can't just keep making hats and then what? So I opened up, like, what's it called? I know what it's called, I can't remember the name. HustleSasa. I opened the HustleSasa now, where I can put up these items, because there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that they're all try all projects that I can't all keep. So yeah, I think that's what I will be doing until further notice. I will just be making the things that make me happy, and then the ones that I want to keep, I will keep, and the ones that I want to sell or give away, I will do that. But the ones for selling, I will put them up on my HustleSasa shop now, because I initially put them on my Instagram, and I don't want them to be on my Instagram. I want my Instagram just to be photos of my finished works and things like that, not necessarily a shop. So yeah, what else? This is the second week of me doing my new gym routine. So for this week, I'm not able to work out for 3 days. So what I tried to do instead is to combine my 3-day workouts into 2, and still suffering, but it's much better than the last week. My body is reacting better, I'd say, but still, what was that pain for? Like, for real, what was it for? Anyway, yeah, I think that's basically it for the updates. See you soon.
Tell me what I wanna hear, babe. Tell me that you need me. Tell me what you find so funny. I promise I'm the only girl that's in LA. Not here just to take your
Money.
Give me other reasons. Give me something that I can believe in. Maybe I'm just way too nice. Maybe you should live your life. Maybe I can go live mine. I'm fine, but I'm over it. On the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. On the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you.
I'm crazy for you, losing my head, distorting my view, feet in the sand, just thinking of you, that's what you do. Crazy for you, losing my head, distorting my view, feet in the sand, just thinking of you, that's what you do. That's what you do. Pretty sets are pretty, but pretty is prettier with you. Now I know there's someone I wanna be, someone to you. So I made my move. We just take it slow, keep the sailing smooth. You know how it goes. Crazy, crazy, babe, I'm crazy for you. Crazy, sailing smooth. You know how it goes. Crazy, crazy, babe, I'm crazy for you. Crazy, crazy. Babe, I'm crazy for you. Crazy for you. Losing my head, distorting my view. Feet in the sand, just thinking of you. you. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do, baby. Oh.
But why do I look like a little boy? Anyway, so a little bit of an update. You know what, I just realized when I was editing that even though I use this mic, I'm still not loud enough. It's like I whisper. Anyway, so I didn't really film this week or vlog this week. Like I just didn't feel like, and I didn't want to force it. So yeah, today is Friday, a gloomy Friday. And yeah, what did I want to say? Oh yes, I started to crochet this scarf. I really didn't have a plan for it. Like I was just in such a funk where I was just like, I just want to crochet something. Like whatever my hands start creating, I will continue. So I don't know if I like it so far, but I like how the stitches look like, so I'll just keep going. So this is it. I made these granny squares because I wanted to try like a flower granny square, and I think they look really cute. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'll know when I'm done if I like it. And if I don't, I don't know. I guess I'll know when I get there. I have cycling to go for on Sunday. And honestly, I don't really know how to cycle. I've learned once and I have never like gone again to refresh myself. So it's going to be interesting. I hope no injuries happen. But yeah, really looking forward to that. And yeah, it's been so cold, yani, like really cold. Like the skies have been grey. I've not seen the sun in a minute. But I like this kind of weather. I don't know. I like being able to layer up and be cozy. I don't know. I just like the cold. What else? I think that's it. This video should actually end next week. If I continue going, I think I'll just go delirious. So yeah, next week will be the last week and then we'll get to post it. Wait, see? How many inside?
See, you're starting chin-ups first.
Pull-ups?
Maybe you want to be ones in a chin so that you build that strength up to pull-ups. Pull-up is better.
No, the ones I used to do.
Chin.
These? Oh. Wait, they are not done like this.
So you only one. Your first one of the day, then,
Like this?
Then you can go back.
How do I do like this?
Same.
You don't get to allow for me?
Then lower yourself. Control.
That one is hard.
It's a bit challenging.
That one is hard.
Because now, see, I'm picking up.
Yeah, I felt it like in my whole body. Okay, wait.
But you can do it. If you've done one, I'm sure you can do more. But continue like that.
Let me do the ones you was
Do the ones you used to because those are the ones that are helping you to get one.
Yeah. Don't you just hate when the bantu knots don't dry and then the curls don't form? Because what is this? It's supposed to be all curly, not all clumped up. But anyway, I think it still looks okay. I just ruined it. Anyway, so I have talked myself into the delusion that today I'm going to be the the best at cycling, because if I don't, I'm going to be nervous and I'm going to be afraid, and I don't want to be scared. I want to have a good time. So today I'm going to have such a good time cycling, is what I've convinced myself. Anyway, so I'm ready. Why is my heart beating? I think it's because I talked a lot. Why is my heart beating? Why is my heart beating fast? Is what I should have said. Anyway, so I'm ready. I feel like I look really cute, so that bumps up my confidence quite a bit, because I found that when I look good and I feel that I look good, I'm way less anxious, because I feel like I'm not thinking about how people are perceiving me, because I've shut that off. Like, I don't care, because I know I look good, so I don't care what you care. But if I don't look good, I'll be like, oh my gosh, they're looking at ABC, and yeah, it's not fun. So yeah, let's go cycling. Bit nervous, but we can do this, you know. We've done this before. I think it's just because that there are more people around that I'm like, oh my god. But anyway, I'm wearing these two tops that I made. This one is like a halter top that's cropped. This one is one of the mesh tops. I think it's even in this vlog. If not, anyway. And yeah, pair of tights and one of my, what are these things called? These jackets, shell jackets. You know, I'm wearing a jacket, that's it. Okay. You got it. Oh, I saved it! So I'm back home and I had the best time cycling. Like, it was so much fun because I was able to learn more. And yeah, so usually at Karura they give you 2 hours with the bikes for 500. So usually, not usually, it's been twice, I've noticed that like within the first hour is where I am like, yo, what's happening? I thought this bike thing made sense. And then within the second hour, it was almost as if I had been cycling my whole life. Anyway, not really. Well, just way better. So yeah, it was really fun. But unfortunately, I ripped my favorite pair of tights while I was sliding on one of the slides in the picnic sites with the kids. And yeah, I'm quite upset about that because I really love these tights. Like, these are the first tights I got when I started hiking. And now they're ripped. Anyway, it's fine. So yeah, I think I'll actively go cycle more because it was so fun. Like, once I let go of that fear of falling, or you know, just those fears and things like that, it was so fun. And because I love forests, it was even more fun because I could see more of the forest faster because I'm not walking, I'm cycling. But yeah, that's my update. I really enjoyed cycling and I'm so much better. So much better. That is all. So I want to show you my fit, specifically the ones that I made, because those are the ones I love the most. So I have this top. It's a mesh top. I've been really obsessed with mesh tops. Actually, I made this one because I wanted to try a different size, because the one I made, the green one, was small, and this one is a medium. Yeah. And then this halter top, I made it last year for the Kilifi trip. I think it was last year. Yes, in December. Yeah, so that's the fit. And these are the tights that have ripped. I can't show you where they've ripped because it's right in my booty area. So yeah, I really love this top. Like these mesh tops, I don't know, they just have me on such a chokehold, because I feel like they let me wear like a top like this without feeling too self-conscious that I'm revealing too much. Yeah. Anyway. Hello. Oh, there's someone across on the other building. I hope they can't hear me. Anyway, hello. I know I look quite different from last time you saw me. So after cycling, when I went to shower, I was like, oh my gosh, my hair is open. That means I have to put it in matutas or in twists, and that pissed me off because I was so tired. So I decided I need a break and put braids. So that's why I look different. Yeah, so I'm outside. As you can see, I wanted to come and take some photos for the hats I've made, because I think that having a photo of someone wearing something also makes sense instead of only having flat lays. Yeah, so I've taken those photos. They're not even that many. I'm saying like I've made so many things. They're like 6 hats, and yeah, I'm going to put them up on the HustlesAsa shop that I had opened earlier in this vlog. And yeah, if you're interested in any of those hats, here are some of them. And I'll leave also the link in the description if you want to purchase one. That would be lovely. And yeah, I think today is the last day that I'll be vlogging this specific vlog, because if I continue, it'll be quite lengthy. Not that I mind lengthy vlogs, I actually like watching lengthy vlogs. I don't know why. I feel like you get to see the essence of people and everything. Anyway, I'm rambling. All I wanted to come here and say is I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you got to know me, because I don't really speak much. I'm quite an introvert, so speaking even in front of the camera, nerve-wracking. But I'm trying, and I think I'm doing a really good job. So yay me. So that is it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe and share and all those good things, and I will see you in another video. Bye.